This year I grew glass gem corn in my three sisters garden, and man was it worth the wait. I've only opened a few cobs so far, but each one is like unwrapping a gift. They are all unique and special, and this one particularly is my favorite because of all the color variety in it. I've never grown glass gem corn before, but I think it's going to be a new staple in my garden because this was such a treat to open the few cobs that I did. I love how this cob is a little bit more muted in color, whereas some of them are more vibrant. And I'm definitely going to save some for the kids to open up later today.
I would never dress how they dressed, ever. Because they just really, really bad. It looked very bad. I gotta find a good hair so people can see my crown. What should I do?
Let's see if we can speed up the drying process for the corn. I selected a couple tester corns to see how they would do in the dehydrator. First, I wanted to see how the color would stay in the corn once dried, and I also wanted to play around with how many hours it would take in the dehydrator in order to have the corn be ready for popcorn. After 6 hours, I came back down and took out one of those kind of wonky little baby corns and took off a piece of the corn to see if it was ready or if there was still quite a bit of moisture in the kernel. And there definitely was some more moisture, so I put it on for another hour or so. After about 7 hours in the dehydrator, I pulled all the kernels off the cob and put it in a bowl to dry overnight. I want to give it a little bit of extra time before I attempt popping it. Look how pretty those kernels are. Ready for your glass gem corn update? Well, we dried the corn in the dehydrator for 7 hours and then left it out for 2 more days to dry a little bit extra in hopes that we get some popcorn. But it looks like it wasn't dry enough because we only had a handful of popcorn that actually popped. I think it just needs some more drying time, and hopefully we can get to this, which is just our regular organic popcorn from the store and the same amount that we put into the paper bag. And so I guess we're gonna just have to keep trying. Looks like a lot of the corn kernels cracked in the microwave, and you know, the ones that did actually pop do have some pearlescent color to them, but they're not quite what we were hoping for, and I did put them in extra time, so they're more brown.